Yo, yo. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, boys. Morning, morning. Yo. What up, Scott? Morning, brother. Morning, Joe. Morning, morning, boys. Happy Monday. Happy Monday, happy Monday. As you can see, I already got my charts marked up. What's good, what's good? How we feeling? How are we feeling today? Everybody have a good weekend? Morning, Green. Good to see you, brother. Morning, everybody. Let's get this spread out a bit. All right. Morning, everybody. Reenery. What's the deal? Happy Monday. It's a new week. Ending the month here. February's coming to an end. Bit slow for me here in February. Bit slow. Let's turn the music down. Let me send the Zoomy out. New meeting. Boom. Oh. Share screen. Get this gone. Send the Zoom link out. Morning, George. What's up, brother? What's going on? Hope y'all had a good weekend. I tried to last minute you guys for a simulation, but we'll do another one this weekend coming up. Yeah, I tried to hit you guys last minute, but give me a sec here. Just send the Zoom link out. Discord. Goldie, Goldie, Goldie. February. Morning, Anthony. What's up, bro? New week to be patient and disciplined. Yep, that's what it is, man. It's another opportunity, another day to be disciplined to our trading plan, disciplined to our dreams, our goals, our aspirations in life, and make something happen, right? Make something happen today. Let's just get this Zoom link. Ooh, Discord. Tested it. Ooh, okay. It's another day to win the day. We are good. We are good. Y'all ready? A little bit of story time here. Let me just fix this camera. What's going on with this? Hold up. 3, 2, 1. All right. Get this out of here. All right, we are good to go. Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. Thanks for tuning in. It's going to be a wonderful Monday here. We have the last couple days of February, short month here. So it is the 27th of February, and we are ready to rock and roll here. So I already have my charts marked up. I was up just doing some stuff here. So let's get rid of all these drawings. Let's take a look. Let's see where we're at on the monthly time frame, and let's get into this analysis here on gold. Let's lower this. All right, cool. So let's take a look at here. Gold monthly time frame, man. Pushed up, came up all-time highs, just wasn't able to do it, right? So this month has been extremely bearish. We've come down, we've broken the low. We've actually made a new low here for this daily candlestick to the left, and chances are we are breaking back into this range here, right, on the monthly time frame. So where's my zoom tools here? So it seems like monthly came up to this level of rejection, right? This area of rejection here, all-time highs here on gold, right? And just started to reject, right? Rejected these areas here. Price is now pushing back down. Every time we have seen price come into this area, right up in here, we have seen price reject, right? If you guys notice right here, you have a rejection, and then you have a nice push down, right? You have right here, you've rejected, nice push down. So chances are over the next couple months, we can potentially come on back down here, you know, to retest these levels down here. So that's a possibility, right? So maybe we could see that happen on the monthly time frame. Maybe not. Maybe it wants to create some sort of support in these levels and push all the way back up, breaking these all-time highs up here. But monthly should be coming to a close here in 2 or 3 days. So weekly candle, let's take a look at this. One thing we've been expecting on the weekly time frame has been to tap into these levels right down here, right? These levels down here, which is the support at about 1790 area, right? So we were tracking the weekly time frame for quite a bit, and we noticed this monster push up right here on gold, and then we noticed that this candle closing at resistance closed with no top wick. What do we know, Chad, about candles that close with no top wick? Very simple. There's a less probability for the next candles to continue to be able to drive, right? When you have a top wick, that means you have a range. When you have a range, that means price can freely move in that range to retest resistances and supports, right? So if you notice here, this candle, very little top wick, no room to drive, next candle pushes down, right? So that's what we noticed here on the weekly time frame. And then you had, being that we had this no top wick, as noted, you can see the momentum starting to die down, right? Bullish candle, very weak. Another bullish candle, even weaker. And then you have this engulfing bearish candle that pretty much came down and closed below these levels here, right? So chances are now, let's get rid of some of this so we don't confuse anyone. Chances are that if we're breaking back into this range, then you can come back down into these areas right here, right? So this is your overall range that you're in currently, right here. So basically from 1880 to 1790, this is your range. And when price closes back into a range, what do we expect to happen on a 30-minute time frame? We expect that range to now be filled, right? So that's the range you're in. Looks like these candles are coming down, looking to retest the support, moving very nicely, just like these candles have, just like these candles have. So very, very clean area here, right? So that's what the weekly time frame is telling us. And now where can we possibly go? Well, we can possibly come down to retest the bottom of this range in the support area and potentially even close below, right? And if we do close below, you're tapping back into another range here, and you're gonna see these levels here start to get tapped, right? So those are the ideas. That's kind of the story, right? The storyline that the weekly time frame is giving us. And in trading, you're gonna need details, right? And those are the details that this weekly time frame here on gold is telling us, right? So let's take a look at the daily, right? So we know we've closed below on the weekly. We know we have this area right here, which is about 1790, this support to come on down to. Now, if the weekly breaks its own lows here, that's a crazy amount of pips, right? So our question right now in the weekly time frame is this gonna be the top wick? And in my opinion, I do not believe so. So I believe price should continue up, create a much steeper top wick on a weekly time frame. Remember, we're not even 1 day into this week, right? It's only Monday here. So chances are this candle it can come all the way up here, right? It can come all the way up to this high, but as long as it does not break that high, this candle at any given moment can flip bearish and continue on down, right? So something like that. So we have to take a look now and see what the details on the daily time frame are telling us here, right? So let's take a look at the daily time frame, scale down here, top down analysis. So you have the daily time frame. It does look like we've closed below on Friday, below these areas here. So chances are price should be able to continue on down at some point today. Definitely bearish on the day. It does look like we may need some sort of a pullback, and that would make sense with the weekly time frame. So you can, very well potentially see this daily time frame, because remember, we say bearish, right? We're looking for sells, but just because we're looking for sells and price is bearish does not mean that price has to do what we think it's gonna do, right? So what we know is that we can see what's going on, right? We're not trying to predict anything that's gonna happen here. We wanna see candles form, we wanna watch how they close, and then we wanna execute on trades, right? So just because you have this huge bearish move right here doesn't mean that price has to continue down just because you say, I want sells today, right? Because this candle could easily pump up, pump up to here, close above this area, and tomorrow we can continue on up, and that would make our weekly top wick much bigger, right? That would give us that steeper top wick, and then you may see, when this is Monday, Tuesday, and then you may see Wednesday looking something like this, right? Thursday and Friday, right? So we have to be aware of where price is, what price is doing, and we can't just, make guesses, right? We have to really see what's going on. So this right here this on the daily time frame would make sense on the weekly time frame, because that gives us a much steeper top wick to retest these areas up here, and then price continues down, right? In the weekly bearish trend. So we're gonna keep an eye on that, right? We're gonna keep an eye on that. But let's take a look. So we are bearish though on the day, right? Price action is bearish. We have closed, below these levels here. You could very well tap into these areas and very well tap into, this 1790 area too, if the weekly candle doesn't want to make a top wick. Now, the only way we're going to be able to figure this puzzle out here is by scaling down to the lower time frames, right? So let's take a look. Let's keep this 1792 area in mind. So 4-hour candles have been bearish. It looks like you have a 4-hour celery play here. As long as this high is respected, this candle at any given time can flip bearish and drive down, right? So we know that we're bearish on the 4-hour. Let's take a look at the 1-hour. 1-hour is pushing up pretty nicely here. So you clearly have a support, right, on the 1-hour time frame. And you clearly have a resistance, right? So right now we are in this range right now, right? We're chilling in this range. We're waiting to see which way price wants to go, what direction price wants to give us today. But we don't know anything just yet, right? We don't know anything. Now let's take a look at these zones on the daily time frame and see where they are, right? So buys would be good. We're going to need range 2 buys today. So buys would be straight if you have a range 2 buy above here, right? So we need some sort of a range to form above this level to be confident in taking buys, right? And you have the daily candle. It's going to break the high. That's one good indication. Then you get a range 2 form above this area, and we are good to go. And sells are below here because you have this support. Let's take a look left. Let's mark off this daily bottom wick as well. And let's go down to the 1-hour time frame. And let's look left here. So you have this support here, right? Right here on the daily time frame. I believe if we start to close below these areas here, that there's a high probability that price will continue on down. Let's see. Yeah, I believe that if we close below this support level, right here on this 1-hour time frame, let's take a look at the 30-minute. Yeah, that price should be good to drive, right? So let's mark this off. Yeah. Yep. I think this is clean right here. So right here. So this is going to be 1807.722. That's going to be where we're looking for sells below. We need a closure. We need a candle to cleanly close below this zone. And we could look to take our sells coming down into these ranges here. And then even lower if it wants to go. So sells below this 1807 area. Buys, again, we're going to need some range 2 buys here. So we're gonna need to see some sort of a range form above that, right? Because if we don't, and we go against the daily bias here today, there's a high chance that we can get faked out, and we don't want to get faked out, right? We spend time in learning how to avoid fake outs and being faked out in the past, right? And we don't want to do that anymore. So we're gonna wait for a range 2 above here. And what I mean by range 2 is very simple. You want a candle to close above, right? Shut. And then you want to see some sort of a resistance formed. And we don't know if there's a resistance formed until we get a bearish candle to close, right? Once we get a bearish candle to close, we can confidently say, boom, we have our resistance. We get another candle to close below, something like this, and then we're going to look for a support to be formed, right? And then we don't know we have a support until when, gang? Until we have a bullish candle closure, right? So once we won't get in on this initial breakout. We'll wait for this support, this resistance to form, right? This support to form. You got support, you have resistance. Now you're in a range, so chances are now you can have very clean buys going up to now fill that range and continue to push up, right? So that's what we'll be looking for. It's Monday. There's no rush here today whatsoever. So we're just gonna wait, right? We're just gonna wait for our setups to present themselves. When they do, they're very obvious. They scream out loud, I'm here, so we're not gonna miss it. We just got to make sure we don't jump the gun here today, right? And then for sells, very simple. If we can get a nice breakout, get some sort of resistance formed here, right? And then we get a nice breakout below this area, I'll look to take my sells coming down on this candle right here. Right, so this will be our confirmation candle, and this will be our trading candle. Makes sense? So anything in here, not gonna touch. This is a no trade range here for me today. I will be very interested in taking buys above here after we get a range 2 breakout, and sells below here as well, down to that 7, let's say down to this area, right? So there's plenty of room to drive today. Alrighty. This is gonna be a no trade range here for me. Right? You don't want to lose money in this range, and this will be a trade range, right? Ooh, 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 oh, oh, oh. Trade range, boys and girls. That's where the money's at. Sound good? Take a picture of it, print it out, post it on your wall for the session. This is gonna be the day here. That is the day. Morning, Kate. Morning, morning. So yeah, that's the day here on gold, ladies and gentlemen. Just wait for the money to come to you. That's all you gotta do. Good morning, good morning. So what's good? How was everyone's weekend? Everybody have a good weekend? What'd you guys do? Anything? And GJ very simply just honestly is very bullish. We need some sort of a pullback. That's all I got for GJ. Here from IG. Hey, good morning. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the stream, guys. We do this every day, Monday through Friday. 7 a.m. Eastern. Oh, mate. Stretching out this morning. Thanks for stopping by from IG. Appreciate you. Thanks for coming in, saying hello. Let's also see where we can Yep, so this is going to be our range we're going to look to drive in today. And we won't have to move stops to break even until this area right here. Go risk free about 25 pips in. Close partials around 40 to 50, and then see if it can drive. If we get that closure. If it's iffy, man. It's a Monday. But that would make total sense here for the weekly candle to create a steeper top wick. Look at that. Look where that wick is too. That's where I'm expecting to see some sort of top wicks here today. I mean, for this week, not today, but for this week, somewhere in this area. What confirmations do you look out before entering a trade? So, like I just explained about we look for range 2 going against the daily trend. We look for breakouts. We look for fake outs. Let's take a look here. So we look for a simple breakout like this. If we're going with the daily bias, need a top wick on the next candle, and then we look to enter on the break of those lows to fill the range, keeping stops either above here or above here. That's a very simple breakout, which you're going to see a lot. We also look for fake outs to drive back into the range, right? So we look for something like this. If price is pushing up against the daily bias and happens to close here, well, a lot of price action traders are looking left and they're saying we have clean traffic here, we have a closure above here, man, we should be good to push on up, right? So I used to say that as well, but when you're going against the daily bias, you got to be very careful. So a lot of times what will happen is you'll have this fake out now, fake out back into this range. All right, you'll have a fake out back into the range, and then we look to take advantage of that and look for sells coming down after we get this clear fake out. Right, identified. You have a candle, this candle right here, closing back below the range. Let's get rid of this so you can see it a little bit better. Right here, right, and then we look for the next candle to create a top wick, which you see right here, and then we either look to enter positions on the flip or the break of the low to drive back down to retest supports. So that's one of our other setups. And then what else we got? We also love the celery play here. All right, so let's say you get candle to close below, and let's just say it's at 9 o'clock or let's say it's at 7:30, a time right before volume's coming in. You want to see another candle close bullish, let's say, for in this case something like this, and then as long as we have closed bearish below this range, this candle right here closes bullish back above this range as well, we will look to take sells coming back down to retest these lows, right? So break of the lows here, and we'll look to be in for sells. So those are some of the confirmations that we look for. It's one thing to have your setup, but it's another plan now to have your entry, right? Because we can easily have a candle close like this, bullish above the range, let's say. But if that candle has no top wick, I will not enter on that. Because one thing we know is that candles that have no top wicks, they have no range to drive, right? So if this candle has a top wick, this is now right here, this is what you call a range for price to fill. So what we would wait for is a new candle to open up with and create some sort of a bottom wick to retest lows, right? Retest this area here, and then we'd be in on the flip of this candle to fill this wick and continue on up, right? So you have a setup right here, But in order for your entry to take place, you're going to need bottom wick, you're going to need a flip, right? 2, and then you can start to enter this trade. So you have a candle close above with a top wick, new candle create a bottom wick, candle flips, and that's our confirmations. Purely price action. Right, so it's one thing to have your setup show up, ladies and gents, but it's another thing to now find a safe entry into the market, right? So you have to have something that like I have backed up sample size data for over a year of every single day trading gold, every single New York session, every single day, never missed a day. And these are the things that we've back tested. These are the things that we've learned over the course of time on how candles move, on how price moves during the New York session on this specific pair. And we know what we're looking for. And if we don't find those things, we just don't trade. But every time that they show up, we're going to execute that trade. And we're going to see 8 winners out of 10. No doubt about it. You just have to be consistent in executing on the plan, sticking to the game plan, sticking to the system, and being extremely militant in your trading, right? This is a game, this is a profession, right? So if you want to be successful in any given profession, you have to be a professional in that area. And that's what we do here. So we keep it professional, we keep it simple, and we stick to what we know works, and we stay far away from what we know doesn't work. Right? And you can have a candle close like this, right? I'm not saying that this candle with no top wick won't push up. You may have the biggest candle of your life. It might be off the screen. That's how many pips it might move. But there's a less probability of that happening when there's a candle with no top wick. So it's not that it's a 0 chance of driving at that point. It just goes from like an 80-85% to like a 50-50, and I don't want to be in 50-50 trades, right? I want to be in trades that I know that I have data on, that 8 out of 10 of them will win, right? 80%. I want 80% positions, not 50%. And guess what happens when you have 80% high probability rate? RR doesn't seem to matter anymore, especially when you've learned how to manage risk based on candle closures, having the right stop losses, waiting for candles to close, and not being impulsive, right? We're not taking any impulse entries, therefore we're not going to take any impulse exits on trades either, right? So all these things you'll start to learn on this stream as you see us do them. I'm also putting together a YouTube course as well that will be explaining all that stuff. So just stay consistent with the stream, keep showing up every day, and we'll be here, you know, and you'll learn. How much experience? Since 2019. It's all clear. Do you use any indicators? No, I don't use any indicators. Are you trading full time? Yep. Yeah, no indicators here on the screen, man. All you see is candles, right? Because you could use as many indicators as you want, and if those help you, amazing. Like those, for me and the way my brain works, one thing I'm good at is just taking complicated things and breaking them down and making them simple so my brain can understand it. And I've been through everything with trading, right? Like I've used moving averages, you know, I've used Fibonacci's, like I still have these ones up here. I've used, you know, pretty much everything. I've learned about it all. So what I did was, it seemed very complicated, and I learned from Raja and Controller FX and a lot of these guys how to scalp and how to just trade pure price action, and that seemed to work the best for me. It took me some time to like unlearn a lot of the stuff, you know what I mean, like unlearn to like relearn the new way. But once I got all those indicators out of the way, things started making a lot more sense for me. And maybe that will for you, and maybe it won't for you. But that's kind of how it started with me. Do you suggest prop firms for beginners? I mean, yeah, like if you want, you could take like a 5K or a 10K that doesn't really cost that much money, right? You know, and you can, the one thing I like about prop firms is they really teach you how to, or not teach you, but mold you, right, to becoming a professional trader. Like, you shouldn't be risking, you know, all of your account. And, you know, they have some good rules that if you can look at it the right way, they could work in your benefit. So, yeah, I mean, as long as it's like a 5K account for like 40, 50 bucks, I mean, I don't see what's wrong with it. I think it's probably best to maybe start like your own 100K account. I mean, not 100K, your own $100 account, and just trade small lots for a little bit, and then maybe do the funded. Yeah, you want to have the. Yo, good morning, bro. You want to have something on the line, you know. So I definitely do think maybe putting 100, 200 bucks in an account, and, you know, learning the basics. Do that. You're most likely gonna blow it, right? So, yeah, try it out. Morning, boy. EYES indicator, yeah. Look up EYES on the indicators. That's the main one I like to use. Thanks, Green. Yeah, check that indicator out. That's the only one I'm using now. Never broke the 4-hour high here, chat. So, and this is why this is why I chose to manage risk a little bit differently over the past like 6-7 months, is because when this candle's coming up, you can say, oh, when the 1 hour highs break, or when the 30-minute highs break, I'm getting the heck out of this trade. But the idea is, if you're going to take a trade based off the 4-hour, well, the 4-hour candle can break the 15-minute highs. It could break the 30-minute highs, 1 hour highs, but as long as it respects the 4-hour high, price can continue coming down, right? So if you had your stop loss above here, you were just a couple pips away from getting that thing hit, right? So if you were emotional and you manage risk impulsively and emotionally, you may have taken a fat loss up here, right? Or maybe close somewhere over here or whatever over here. But as long as this high is respected, this candle can push all the way back down and flip bearish, breaking these lows. So that's the idea behind managing risk and waiting for candles to close, because you're not impulsing anything. So yeah, you may take a full loss, but number one, you're not going to take as many. But if you manage it, you can still manage to take, you know, a less of a loss, or whatever the case is, right? Let's say you just like, if the candle on the 1 hour closes above this resistance, then I'm gonna get out, right? So this would be a good idea. Okay, I'll exit the trade right here. We're closing bullish above. High probability we can come up and retest these highs. So that could be part of your risk management plan, right? Once this candle closes, you exit the trade. So instead of getting a full stop taken out up here, you know, you can exit the trade down here or whatever. So you'll see us talk about this a lot, especially when we're in trades. What up, John? Good morning, bro. Yeah, we could do a GJ analysis, of course. So we're really just waiting for GJ to kind of pull back a bit here. But yeah, let's do a quick analysis here on pound yen. So one thing we're seeing on pound yen is we're pretty bullish at this point, right? We were pushing up here, came back down, made a retracement. Now seems like we've grabbed some sort of support here, right? So you have a support here on pound yen, and you had a candle close as support, right? Then you had this candle open up, create a top wick, and this top wick did one thing: it respected, it never broke the low of this one, right? So it grabbed some liquidity, candle flip bullish, and now is pushing up pretty nicely here, you know, to maybe retest these highs or something. Maybe even up here, right? So that's what the monthly candle is looking like at this point. You've created and established a nice support. You have and I want you guys to understand this as well. Just like the market, right? Just like the market comes down, right, to make these areas and create these trends, right? You have basically a support, right? You create a resistance, come back, create a support there, resistance, support, right? So just how the market does this, I want you to understand that candles do it as well, right? So every candle you see is gonna look like this, right? It's gonna have or 85% of candles will have top and bottom wicks, right? So check this out. So I want you to correlate the two. So what do you see right here? I'm gonna put y'all on with candles right now. If you guys don't know this, what do you have right here? You have a low, you have a high, you have a higher low, you have a higher high, you have a higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, right? If we do this, oh, let's use a different color. If we do something like this, you'll see a trend in the candles, right? You guys see this, right? So candles do the same thing, same exact thing. So keep that in mind here when it comes to the way we trade, is that just like a normal trend creates higher highs and higher lows, and vice versa, so do candles. So what are you noticing here on pound yen on the monthly time frame, right? You have a low, a high, a low, and now we're going to come up to create a new high, right? So boom, 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 and then we can continue running bullish. Now what happens when one of these lows get broken? Well, market structure is now broken, right? Because if you get a candle now that closes bearish like this, well, that starts to invalidate market structure, right? Because you have the higher, anytime you have a trend and you're looking like this, right? And then this breaks that low, what do they teach you, right? Boom, you have a new market direction, right? Same thing with candles, right? Break these lows, this candle breaks the low, it's going to possibly head down now. So same thing here, once you've broken the low, well, now you're most likely going to come up to create a new high, right? With a top wick and create a new low, right? So same exact thing as market structure. No different. No different. Check this out. Yeah, boom, 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 and then boom, boom. So now you're heading in a new direction, right? So hopefully you guys take notes on that, because that's how you know you're in a nice trend with your candles. And then very easily trail your stops this way. Original stops below here, you move to below here. Let this candle come up. Let's say we continue pushing, right? Guess where your new stop loss is at? New stops are right here, right? You keep trailing your stops above these lows. So candles work just like market trends. All right, but anyways, that was a little side commercial. So we are bullish here on pound yen on the monthly time frame. We've created this support. Looks like if we do close above this area this month in a couple days, that price should be straight now to continue pushing up here to retest that high up there. All right, should be pretty good. So that's what the monthly time frames speaking to us. Let's take a look here at the weekly. So weekly is finally, so one thing we know about pound yen is the weekly time frame has been in this nasty range, man. Nasty range for quite some time now. A couple weeks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 weeks now. So basically from the beginning of the year. And I've been trading GJ now since 2019, and I do believe that GJ is ready to go. So now that we've had that breakout, what's one thing you notice once we had this breakout? Once we had this breakout right here, price was now able to push up, right? So you had a breakout on this candle, you had a top wick on this candle, you had a bottom wick on this one to retest these lows, and now look at price pushing up here, right? So looking very nice on the weekly time frame here for a nice breakout here on pound yen. Let's take a look at the daily. Daily's looking good. You have a support here, you have a resistance here, and you're basically just caught up in this range. I think tomorrow will be a bit cleaner here for pound yen, because once we get above this level here, you got clean traffic to the left hand side, and or you can wait for some sort of a pullback, right? So that's what I'm waiting for on GJ. So I want to see some sort of a pullback down into this area. We're starting to get rejections now. We should be able to push on down here, and I'll wait for some sort of a support to be created, and then possibly look to take buys going back up like so. Right, create some sort of support, and then we could look to take buys. So that's the deal there on pound yen today. Looking for some sort of a pullback here. So the traffic to the left on gold, yeah, there's a lot of traffic to the left on gold. That's the thing, right? You have a lot of traffic pretty much the whole way down. So yeah, I mean, like I said, all we could do is we could wait for a closure below here, and we could look to go risk free over here at these areas. That would be the idea. But as of right now, if we look on gold, we're looking for a candle to do what these candles have not done. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rejections at this support level. So if you do get a closure below, well, that closure now is doing one thing that all 5 of these candles could not do to the left hand side, which was close below. So if you do get a closure below, that indicates that price will now have volume, right, and range to move, right? So we can look for this candle to close, and then very simple, move stops to break even. Let's say we enter a trade, you know, at some point you get a nice top wick, right, and we enter a trade at this point. This 1805 290 area is where we would look to move stops to break even, go risk free on this trade. So we spoke about this in the morning analysis, right, and continue on down. So at this point, you're 25 pips in profit, about depending on where we enter, and at this point you're about 40. So it's got room for us. It's got room. So that's the idea there. And we're also very bearish on the daily. And we don't really have much news today. A couple of yellow folders. That was about it. Or orange. But no high impact news here today. So what's good, Johnny boy? How you feeling?
Feeling good, bro. How about you?
Feeling great, man.
Nice.
How was your weekend?
Good. What about yours?
It was pretty good.
Nice.
Pretty good. Perfect. Yeah, thank you. Pending home sale should be interesting. Yeah, it shouldn't really have much of a... I watched that for the real estate, but it's a good indication of who's able to buy what. Yeah, for sure, definitely. Shouldn't have much of an impact here on the candle though. Like, we're not going to see a big, you know, print. Got the birds whistling outside. It's a good Monday. And now we just wait. The fun stuff. Let's check out the Discord, see what's going on. See what's going on. Chat, we got a free Discord here. Oh, we got some books. Oh, okay. Uncle Scalp getting his reading game on. Alright, player. Good work. If you guys are interested in reading, there's a couple good books that some of the peeps recently posted. It's one of my all-time favorites right here. I've had this book for a long time, as you can see. It's been with me for a while. Got a lot of good use out of it. Classic Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Trading in the Zone. My personal favorite trading book is this one right here, chat. This guy right here.
That was amazing.
Favorite trading book right here. I've read Trading in the Zone as well, but man, this one was so many gems here. So many good gems. Another one of my top 5 a.m. club. Some more Trading in the Zone. Yeah, there it is. It's my all-time fave right there. So yeah, but we have this free Discord. There was something going on here. Was it London? Oh yeah. Don't ever trade Sundays. I tested it anyway. Yeah. Well, hey, we appreciate you sharing your losses too, and being transparent, right? If you're gonna share trades here, don't just share your winners. No one cares, right? We want to see what you need help with, right? We want to know how we can help you out. But yeah, there you go. You learn not to trade Sundays. So there's always a lesson in the loss. But yeah, we have a New York session channel here. All that good stuff where people post their trades for the New York session. See? Red FX at least shares his losses as well as his wins. Same thing with Anthony. Same thing with most of you guys. So. But one thing I love about the Discord is it sounds like everyone's kind of talking the same language now, which is amazing. You've read Trading the Zone, George? Nice. Yeah, you should check out the Forex Mindset as well. Really good book. Beginner questions, if anyone's a beginner here. Some crypto talk. There hasn't been much crypto talk as of lately. If you got a cool little battle station, let's see where you're working, see what you got going on. Yeah. If you guys are foodies, this is our foodie channel where people post their meals. So we got a fun Discord here. So you guys are more than welcome to come on in and join the club. Oh, nice. GJ buys, gold buys, nice. Small account. Hey, an account's an account. There you go. Yep, an account's an account. It's not about the account, it's about the discipline. Bro, that was sick. Are you into cars? Yeah, I love cars. Absolutely love cars. Love cars. But yeah, you're more than welcome to join the Discord. See if I can put the link in there for you. Yeah, are you into cars? I'm into cars. There's the link too, by the way, guys, for the Discord there. So you're more than welcome to come on in, join. It's a free Discord. Put out a lot of value there, and gonna be dropping some new content pretty soon here. Do a US 30 breakdown as well here. Let's take a look at the Dow here. The Dow Jones. So yeah, monthly candle is starting to break below. I believe that gives us a good solid confirmation here on the weekly time frame, if I'm not mistaken. But if we start closing below this support, that's going to be pretty nice, or even below this support for a price now on US 30 to continue on down here. Let's take a look at the weekly. I remember, yeah, so we had these consolidation candles for quite some time. This candle was the first one now to actually close below this zone. So that's pretty big here. These shorts were really nice here on last week. So it looks like price is now coming up to make a top wick. We don't know where that's going to be, but let's take a look at the daily. Daily close below here. Most recent support. You're getting a top wick on the daily. If this candle decides to now come down and flip bearish, then there's a high chance that we fill this wick. We drive in this range, and then we come on down, fill this wick as well. So by the end of today, you could potentially see US 30 look something like this. All right, we're starting to create that top wick here. So it should be volume dumping into US 30 today. That'll be a little bit later on though. Let's take a look at the 4 hour. 4 hour is moving pretty nicely, pushing up. You have this area here where you're probably going to get some sort of a fake out now. All right, so you have the initial closure above this range. You're going against the daily bias, right? So you're probably going to see some sort of a fake out like we talked about earlier for price to kind of dip back into this range here and then start pushing down later, and that'll make total sense on the daily time frame. Right, so that'd be your top wick here pushing up. Daily starts flipping bearish, breaks the lows, starts pushing down. So that looks pretty ideal. That's something that we could potentially see. 1 hour time frames rejecting as well. So rejecting these areas here on US 30. Pretty nice. So not really much you can do. Let's see what this is right here. Yeah, I mean, not much you could really do in the range that it's in right now. Could be bouncing off of some sort of resistance. Got something right here. Got all these resistances in this area. So yeah, we're gonna need some more structure here though on the lower time frames. But one thing you can say is you definitely have a support And you definitely have a resistance. Don't really want to touch US 30 buys. I mean, we're rejecting pretty heavily here. Weekly, daily's very bearish, right? Weekly's very bearish. Monthly is very bearish. So not really interested in any buys or anything on the Dow here today. So possible sells below here. And then buys, yeah, I'll probably stay away from that. Do I own a supercar? No, not yet. Not yet. Bro, you just giving out valuable information for free? Respect. I know you can pay much money for some same information. Yeah, nah, for sure, man. We're just here to, you know, we're not trying to make a buck here. Like we're trying to make money in the skill set. But you know, the education is gonna be good. I mean, I'm not too worried about getting paid on YouTube, or just trying to share some of the things that I've learned over the past 2-3 years, and hopefully it can help. You know, hopefully it can help you guys out. You know, I wish I had something like this when I first started trading. It would have made the world of a difference. And then once I did find some people who did do this, I was a student, right? I remain a student, but I was really a student to the game. And I still am, but like I said, I was sitting on those live streams and really taking it in, really learning what they were talking about, right? And decided to, you know, run my own stream, right? Because there's a lot of people that they can't reach that maybe I can, and vice versa. So it's always been a dream of mine to be able to impact people and, you know, lead a group to their dreams and goals. So that's kind of the idea here. I'm not your guru. I'm just a man, right? I'm just a human. I'm still learning myself, and you know, that's why I love, now that we're on YouTube, we can document everything. So every trade gets documented, every session gets documented, and we can really learn. We can all learn together, right? Because I don't want to say you have to always continually learn new things, but there are nuances in this game, right? There are little tiny things that always need to be tweaked and adjusted in this game here. So, you know, you guys are just hanging out with me as I trade. And hopefully together we can learn and grow and improve and really, you know, set out and reach our wildest dreams and goals here. So that's the idea. But appreciate that, man. Thank you. Do what we can. Let's see what's going to happen here. I know we didn't break the 4-hour highs yet. Range 2 buys are good above here. If we do break these 4-hour highs, we're also breaking the daily high. And if we break this daily high, then there's a good chance that the daily candle could pump up a little bit more here. And we are on the daily time frame. There is a support right here as well. So let's keep that in mind. There also is a support here. And our weekly candle has not created the highest top wick, right? The best top wick. So we could expect a steeper top wick at that point. And that would make total sense, right? We get a steeper top wick up into this area. That's where we're going to be looking to secure profits today. So it all lines up. It all lines up. So buys are definitely good. We just need that range too. We are landing for blast off. Planning for blast off here. Where's my boy at? Green! Where you at, Green? Where you at, Green? Oh man, Green, you look good in that I-8, boy. Kid looks good in the I-8. Let's get it. Yeah, we'll keep it on the low. We'll keep it on the low for now. Morning. Morning, Tandy. Morning, brother.
How are you doing?
Fantastic. How about you?
Doing great.
Nice. Another beautiful day, huh? Man, it was hot this weekend.
It was.
Word.
It was so cool.
Yeah, it was dope. Took the kids to the pool.
What up?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, man, we cracked like almost 90 this weekend. I think both days. It was like 87. It's hot. It was hot. Market is quiet today. Yeah, it's a Monday. It's quiet. It's quiet. How was your weekend, bro? Did you do anything?
What I did?
You don't even remember. Oh. Yup, so we never broke those 4-hour highs. Wouldn't mind taking buys here today though, after we get a range too. Just because that weekly candle, I mean, is that the top wick? It very well could be. This top wick, right here, could be the top wick, ladies and gents. Could be the top wick. Could be the top wick.
We got durable goods in 17 minutes. Orange folder.
Yeah, yep. So this is the NY Open, not much just yet. That comes in when? 8:30?
Yeah.
So you could start to see a push down here. If we get that, then we may get the celery play at 9:30. Ladies and gents. Full margin. Let's take a look here. GJ, not much. 4 hours, pretty bullish here. That may be your bottom wick. Should be good to drive here. I personally would much rather wait for tomorrow to trade GJ anyway. If we even trade it. I want to see this candle close. This candle can close above. You got clean candles to the left. I'd rather trade tomorrow. But we will see. This 4 hour candle closes anyway in 44 minutes and 4 seconds. Much more interested in gold. Hold your ears. Hold your ears. Might get a little sound here. There we go. Make sure everything is working, everything is on. Alright. You don't want to be a part of gold in this range. I promise you. I promise. Been in this range for quite some time here too today. Since last week. Hey chat, our stream on Friday got lit up. Lit the up. We got striked OD. We were just going all out on Friday.
No.
The copywriters came for us.
Gotcha.
But guess what? The stream is still up. Because the copyright was in Russia. And we ain't in Russia. And the only people I guess that can't watch the stream now are people that are in Russia. So, is anybody here from Russia? Is anyone tuning in live from Russia? Because if not, we might be able to get away with it. What do you think, John? Get away with it.
What do you mean about Russia?
The copyrights. So the music that we played was copyrighted, but it was in Russia. I guess the owner of the music was in Russia.
Mm.
A good old range game. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Hey, howdy. Howdy, howdy. Let's see if we can get a push down. That'd be nice. But it's a Monday, right? Typical Monday here. Beginning of the week. Yo, Tandy, these lizards just like all of a sudden went from like gecko thingies to like massive lizards. Is that from like is that from the heat? Like does that normally happen? Is there something in the water over here? What's going on?
Yeah, it's those are baby iguanas, dude. It's iguana season.
Oh, okay.
No, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, they're everywhere. I thought they just morphed. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, when it starts getting hotter, bro, those big old boys start coming out. Yo.
Word. Yeah, nah, I see them now.
They're hungry.
They're hungry. Everywhere you walk, they're just like just scattering away.
Dude, silkworms are going insane right now near me.
What
They're
is it?
Silkworms.
Oh, wow. Silkworms?
Like they're just literally dangling from the tree. Like there's
Really?
hundreds of them. And the lizards in my garden, dude, they're loving it, bro. They're loving life right now.
Oh, I bet.
They're big old meaty boys.
Bro, when do those love bug things start coming back out?
Yeah, it's coming soon. Man.
Dude, that is no joke right there.
That is bad.
That's like out of the book of Exodus.
Yo.
For real, dude. And they always roll as like a pair. Crazy.
Yeah.
They're everywhere.
Like it once you start driving,
I
give
know.
your car a wash every single week.
I know, dude.
It'll destroy the paint.
I know. I remember you couldn't even get them off with that like power hose either.
Dude, you had to get like your fingernail like a razor or something to get on. And dude, Wesley Chapel is 10 times worse.
I know.
It is rough.
Bro, I remember like 2 years ago I was walking into like a gas station. There was like millions of them on the floor dead. I'm like, what the hell's going on? So that's coming up soon?
Yeah, it should be in March.
Oh, wow. Interesting. Interesting.
They last for like 6 months until it gets cold again.
Really? Do they?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. This 8 a.m. candle got no juice at all yet. Not doing nothing. Nothing. Baby lovers, just straight US 30. Well, good morning to you as well. Welcome to the stream. Let's take a look at US 30.
Wonder what that name means. Baby lover?
What about it? Daily top wick. Probably want to wait for this 4 hour to close for touching US 30. You get that volume coming in. I think if you can get a closure above this area here on US 30, you should be straight. But US 30. Gotta wait for a candle to close, my friend. Got some big things happening. Big things. Big things here on gold.
We got 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Yeah.
2 minutos. Let's see if this little news release can push gold down so we can possibly, maybe get an entry here. Y'all good? Everyone still being patient? Everyone just hanging tight? Talk to me, chat. Talk to me. This is the work. This is the work. Scott, by the way, W weekly report card, man. Perfect. All about the growth, baby. WWWRC. Uh-oh, here comes the news in 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. News. Oh my God. All right, come on, rip us down here. We should get some volume. Which way are we going? I think we could definitely continue down here, but give us some volume so the chat can get happy. Chat's like, I want to trade. I just want to trade. It's Monday. Come on. Come on, man. Call a trade.
Mixed news. Poor durable goods. Good for currency, bad for gold. Durable goods orders. Good for gold, bad for currency.
Okay, so we're wishy-washy.
Yeah.
Wishy-washy. There he is, Mr. Fernandez. See if the 4-hour could break the previous 4-hour high. This 4-hour close above, then you should be good. 9:30, get like a celery play after getting a bottom wick, and that should do it. Creating a support, so we'll see. It's the candles world, and I am just living in it. I just do as they say. Da, 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 da. I'm just doing as they say. I'll be right back. Hey chat, y'all got a back scratcher? This thing will change your life. It'll change your life. Sebastian Maniscalco. He's like, you can't get into a fight these days. These guys now, with this UFC, they'll kick your leg off. They'll kick your leg off. Did we break the 4-hour high? Yeah, I think we did. So yeah, if you get a closure above here, we get that range 2 breakout. That range to form, we should be good. Ideally, and those of you who have been here for 2 weeks now, we would like to see something like this. Candle close above. All right. Next candle close bearish, but above this range here, right? As long as this candle can close bearish but back above, then we will 1,000,000% be looking for buys coming up at the break of the high here. So something like this. Who has seen this play out in the chat? Who has seen this work out? So possibility here. At this point, that's probably the only thing I'm taking today. Just look at it. Do it, brother, do it. I'm not going to, because we have a new hourly candle, a new 4-hour candle. You're bound to create some sort of a bottom wick on the next one, so I'm gonna stay away from the 5 and the 15. Do 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 do. Dubai. There we go, poking our head up. Beautiful. beautiful. So the news was it was not that good for the US, right? The dollar.
Yeah, it was mixed.
Yeah, so you could very well see this. So letting you guys know, chat, right now, if you get a simple breakout above here and price decides to push, I'm not getting in that. I will not be in that. I will be looking for the celery play here at 9:30. That was the plan from the morning, and that's what we're gonna stick to. Or that's what I'm gonna stick to. You guys can do whatever you want. Do, 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 do. Hey, chat, by the way. 163 subscribers on the YouTube. Appreciate you guys, man. We are in our the first day of our 3rd week here. So thanks for subscribing. Appreciate you guys. If you could like the stream, that'd be great as well. The more likes we have on the stream, the more the algorithm is going to work in our favor to get this out across the board when people are searching for live streams. So if you can do that solid for me, I'd appreciate it. Like the stream. And yeah, thanks for stopping by and hanging out with me here. Seems like every week we crack a higher number. And if you aren't subbed to the channel, sub to the channel, man. Don't just be jumping on the stream. Come on. Come on, man. Sub it up. Sub it up, like it up. Let's get some money. Let's get some money here. Oh, we got a new friend in the Discord. Top Master X, appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thanks for the support. And if you have any questions in the Discord, just let us know. We'll be happy to help you out. Do. What you got going on today, Tandy?
Just working.
Nice.
Yeah.
How's your girl feeling?
Swelling is still there. Her cheeks are massive.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, it's still pretty bad.
She's still in pain?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
She called like the dentist just to make sure that like everything's going right, and they told her that her procedure was kind of intense. So
Oh really?
yeah, they're like expect it to be a little bit longer than usual.
Gotcha. Yeah, it's never fun.
Wasn't Tiva just so weird? Like, if it wasn't for dentists, yo, we'd be screwed.
Or are they screwing us?
Yeah, straight up.
You know? Like they
Maybe they're supposed to be impacted. Maybe they're not supposed to look good.
that's what I'm saying. Like who decided that we're not supposed to have those?
Yeah, it's weird. It's very weird.
Very interesting.
It also might be the introduction of eating more vegetables and like fruits and stuff.
Yeah. Yep, that's
Because there was
true.
no need for it until.
All you need is ground beef, chat.
Yep.
That's all you need. All you need is a good old cow.
Fat and protein.
Carnivore. So last 15 of the 4-hour candle here, expect some sort of a pullback. Gotta see this hour candle close above. Hopefully we push up and maybe close above here. But typically last 15 of the 4-hour is gonna tend to pull back a bit. Same with the 1-hour here, so really need a closure above this range. Do, 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 do. But 4-hour, if it broke the high, should close above resistance here. I don't see why not. How's our daily looking? Yeah, because the daily could flip at any given moment here. Drive down and flip bearish. But this would make sense for this weekly top wick to come up here, so. I'm in buy for gold. Oh, nice. Okay, cool. Very nice. Very nice. Should be good, Anthony, especially if we close above, man. Should be good. There you go. Let's take a look at the rest of the news for the week here. Good old Bailey. Good old Bailey from the ISM. CPI on Monday. But yeah, you got some FOMC stuff happening this week. Wait, do we have NFP? Why don't we have NFP here?
Where? Because the first of the month.
Oh, hold on. No, I thought it was the first Friday of the month.
Wait, what?
Yeah, we don't have no NFP there. That's weird. Interesting. What the heck is it?
Oh, they're doing it on the 8th.
Really?
Yeah, the Wednesday after. That's weird.
Interesting. We got 10 minutes here, chat. 10 minutes. This is perfect. We want to see this push up and then pull back a bit. As long as we get a close above, we're straight. I think I may have seen that once before with NFP. $15-minute range to the left where you have buys looks terrible. No worries for you, bro. Yeah, I'm not basing it off the 15-minute time frame, and I'm also not just gonna jump on the buy here. I'm gonna wait for a range 2 to be formed. So if this candle closes above, I need to see something like this. And then I need to see some resistance formed, as well as a support before I'm taking any buys up here. So I need to see this. It's either that or a 30-minute seller play. So it's either that or this candle on this next 30, so 9 a.m. closes bearish, but above the range, because this is what I have sample size data on. And if I get this, then I'll take entries right here. Take entries right there. Right at the break of these highs. Yep. When does all this stuff get broken through? During times of volume, right? So that's what we're going to be waiting for. We're going to be waiting for the NYSE open to bring volume into the market. And when that happens, we may get a position. Got you, brother. GGPM in the building. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, so now we just need a pullback here. So this is perfect. If we leave a nice top wick, that would be very nice If we can get this candle to close somewhere like right around here, that'd be awesome. We'll have this top wick right here, nice range to drive. All we would need is a bottom wick and then that celery play to play out. Big things. If price closes with no top wick, then you're likely to see this happen. And then if we see that at 9:30, then we can potentially look for fake outs back into the range. I don't know. Might stay out of this range here. Can we get the pullback? Can we get the closure right at that line? Why that line? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, oh, oh. You guys thought it wasn't going to go back to that line, huh? Would you look at it? So anytime we're going against the daily bias, that's when we're looking for range 2 buys, right? That's how we have saved ourselves from getting faked out. That's sweet. You can't always avoid a fake out, but you can put the odds in your favor, right? So a lot of times, you know, a closure above or something like that will typically result in a fake out when you're going against the daily bias here. But yeah, this closure would be awesome right around here. I think we hit peak viewers there on Friday as well. Toronto with me. If you don't like to wait, trading ain't for you. It's a waiting game. So we got 3 minutes here. 2 minutes, I mean. And 2 minutes and 5 seconds. All shake it out, stretch it, stand up if you have to. Do your thing. We'll be waiting for a range 2 here, so possible celery play at 9:30. Unless we get a really steep bottom wick here. But all in all, looks pretty money here. One minute. Oh man, what do you know? We're gonna get the closure on the decimal of that line. Hey yo. Telling you, Chad, I've sat here, Tandy knows, and just watched these candles for almost 2 years here on gold. Every morning.
It's a great feeling, feeling like there's no pressure to get your trade. You don't need to force a trade.
Yep, facts.
Like a year ago, I'd be like, oh my god, I need to be in these buys.
All right, so we got ourselves a closure. And if price rips up, it's fine. We got no bottom wick yet. So this candle can go to the moon. I can care less. Boom, boom. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And there she goes. No FOMO here, chat. Don't get FOMO. Just stay relaxed. Breathe, breathe. Through the nose, out the mouth. Breathe, breathe. Do a little whistling. So what do we got here? 4-hour candle closed above. We're going against the daily bias here. You never know. You just never know. Right? This 4-hour candle might be a fake out. to drive back in the range. All right. You never know. We got no bottom wick on it yet, so anytime a candle shoots up like this in the first minute or two, there's bound to be a pullback. What the reason for that is they get all the impatient traders to get into entries here, and then here comes the red. So yep, so you got a 1 hour, 30 minute, 4 hour closure above. Remember, our daily candle is still bearish. This could very well be the top wick. You need a bottom wick, right? So you need some sort of a bottom wick. For me personally, I think I'll wait for something like this to show up now on the 30 minute. If we can get this candle to close bear. Next one bear, and then get some sort of a support here, then I think we could look to take price back up. Something like that. Or just having a candle close bearish, but the high is all the way up here at this point. So and we drew this potential fake out here early this morning. Well, there comes the bottom wick, my friends. There's your bottom wick. Shout out to everyone who took this entry at the break of that high and didn't wait. Did not wait. Wheezy out of here. That pushed our weekly top wick up as well. That pumped our weekly top wick up. So you never know. Maybe price today wanted to spend today creating that weekly top wick, right? And this candle could continue to come on down. Just gotta wait. Nothing to do but wait at this point. That's all we could do. Mr. Fernandez, what's the deal? Still holding or he closed out? It's a nice push. Nice push for you. Nice. Nice, yeah. Yeah, nice management. Very smart to move stops to be. Very smart. So yeah, if you get this candle to close bearish above the range and we re-break the highs, then you're gonna go up. If not, you're probably gonna spend the rest of the session in this range here. And this range is not something I really wanna hang out in. Not the best range here on a Monday. Yeah, 1807 to 1814 is, I'm not going to touch that. Ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen. I'll be right back here. What do we got? We got some time. I'll be right back, all right? BRB. How we looking here, chat? Full-time dad, part-time trader. So nice, you got a bottom wick there for that 30. Sit right here, okay. Give me 1 sec. Yeah. There you go. Here you go, sweetheart. Here, you want a blanket? Very nice. So we got 10 minutes here. So it looks like we got a bottom wick here. Can we get an entry at 9:30? Will it happen? It's nice that we're clearing out the highs here. Do. 15-minute. If it breaks this high, I could drive here. It could very well drive. So there's the high. You have a 15-minute celery play, so you might see the push here. And if that happens, no big deal. We'll just come back tomorrow. We'll come back mañana. Do 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 do. Today. Yeah, nothing we could really do here, right? We're going against the daily bias here, right? So we're not going to just jump into buys. We were really looking for some sort of a range 2 to form. Haven't really seen that form much on any time frame. So unless we get this candle to close bullish with a top wick, and then the next one gives us a bottom wick, then we could be in for buys. If not, we'll just come back tomorrow. We'll just come back mañana. This could clear out this whole range here. So you have a 15-minute celery play. Closure above the range, but not going to be looking at the 15 here. Five minutes, 4 minutes and 44 seconds. Will we call it an early day or will we get a trade? We back. All right, so we got 3 minutes here. 3 minutes until this 30-minute candle closes. 1 hour is looking pretty nice. What's the rest of this range? What is this? Uno momento. Let's take a look at pound yen, closed right below. Let's take a look at US 30 here. Oh, nice. Yeah, I wasn't looking for buys here on US 30. That's probably your weekly top wick right there. Potentially. Daily top wick. Still a lot of time for US 30 here today. US 30 really just gets moving now. All right, so we got a 30 closure coming in here. Let's see what it's looking like. Gonna need a nice steep bottom wick, And then we could take entries. But see if we get it.
I'd love to see it drop through that 15-minute candle that has no bottom wick. Create a support right there.
Yeah, on the 15. Yep.
Would be beautiful.
I didn't even know you were on here still.
Yeah, I'd let you know if I was leaving. I'm out walking the dog right now, so we should get
Oh
some
snap, he's walking the dog. Get your buys entries
movement. Yes,
ready.
sir. Get ready.
Yeah, I would like to see a little bit steeper than that. But that could be it. Like Tandy said, something below here would be nice to push back up. Doom, 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 doom. Yeah, chat, I'm not super in love with these buys here. It could very well drive, but probably not something I'm gonna be looking to get into. We're way too, look at us on the 30-minute. The last time we had a support was all the way down here. Any sign of a support. So yeah, that's probably gonna push it up. 930 here, break the highs.
Yeah, come on, don't break. Come on.
Never broke the high.
Let's make some support. Come on.
Don't get FOMO. Don't do it. You're better than that. Yeah, you guys heard me from the morning, right? I needed a range 2 here. We got no range. We just got to pump up. Doom, 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 doom. Go walk that dog. Someone's in a buy. Walk that damn dog now, Tandy.
Oh yeah, break through those lows. Come on. The lower time frame one's not done anything crazy.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, spaghetti-o. Lily. Uh-oh, spaghetti-o. Now, that's a nice bottom wick, but I still don't feel comfortable getting it on the flip of this candle. Like, range 1 on a Monday, no range 2 formed. I mean, this thing could very well flip and drive, but we respected the low here. Yeah. Creating a support on the 5. Do 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 do. Flip entries, you could basically go break even up here for price to continue driving up. Stops below the 30. But not too into it. Not too into it. Pound yen ducking back down. You should have a nice move here on US 30 now. Push down. Yeah, you need some sort of retracement here. Got FOMO. No, you didn't, Green. Imagine the people that had the buy stops here and they got activated. Damn. Damn, Daniel. You need help? Let me see. Yeah, let's see if it flips and does the work. Either way, I'm not getting in this, chat. Not getting in this. Possibly if this candle closes bearish and then the next one wants to break the highs. I'd be much more into that than getting in on the flip of this candle here. But it is a Monday and probably not do anything here. Nothing, nothing. That should be the 15 low. Oh, just about. Did that candle flip? Does anyone know if that candle flipped? Because that would have activated everyone. If we were getting in on the flip, I'm not sure if it flipped or not though. I know it came pretty close.
If you're one of those people that put market pending right above the wick, then yeah.
Yeah, exactly, right here.
Learn that one the hard way.
Yep, yep.
Oh, 3 to 5 hits above or below.
Yeah, you would have got spread in there.
I guess unless you have Dominion Markets, that spread is what, 0.8 or something like that?
0.
Oh, 0. Never
0 spread.
Don't even care about commission.
Nope. Commission, you get magic keys, baby. Good old magic keys.
Come on, break it so we can make some support. Come on.
Oh yeah? You tired too? You stretching? Do. You also have a support here now on the 15. No FOMO here, chat. No FOMO, right? We didn't, there was nothing there. 10 pips maybe? 10 pips. Don't cry, remember? Don't cry. Expected the 15-minute low. You want me to help you? And there's the 15-minute low. Broken. There it goes. And that is the day. That's probably the day here for me, chat. I'm not going to take anything here. Let's let this Monday go by. Come back tomorrow. Oh, there you go. 5 minutes creating support. So it might move up now. After you get a support here on the 5. Let's see. Broke the lows and just popped up. Here comes the flip. So really nice. Broke the 15 low. 30-minute now flipping bullish. 1 hour is pretty bullish here. 4 hours looking good. But I'm gonna stay away. Tapping up. 15-minute close. 1 minute. Yeah, I really don't see much here, to be honest. Don't see much here for us today. You can get something on the break of these highs, but to risk for 20 pips on a Monday, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, just close below here so we can call it a day. Yep, that's gonna be it for me, chat. 1 hour is back bearish. Absolutely no way I'm taking buys here. So yeah, we'll call it there. That'll be a stream, chat. W day. If you stayed away from FOMO, if you were patient and just chilled. Another day to just be disciplined, right? Watch candles, see how they form, so you have experience for the future. But nothing really there for us today. We were looking for a range 2 breakout. We never got it, so we're not going to force ourselves into anything on a Monday here, or any day for that matter. But yeah, 5 is creating a support, broke the lows. We don't look at the 5 anyway. 15, yeah, just it could still drive, right? It could still drive, but no positions here for me today, chat. So I'm gonna call it a day. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you guys. If you can, like the stream on the way out. But that'll be the day here. So appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Hope you guys have a great Monday. And we'll see you back out of here tomorrow, 7 a.m. Eastern. Peace, Scott. Later, Green. Later, Anthony. Later, baby lovers. Yeah, y'all have an amazing day. Don't get caught up, man. Get off the charts. Go do something else today. Go hang out, do something else. Get outside, get some sun, touch some grass. You know the vibes. But later, gang. See you guys tomorrow. Peace. Peace. Later. Peace. You're welcome, Scott. Later, Green. George, peace, big dog. Y'all have a good day.